For those of you who are watching on YouTube, I have to give the disclosure, this is required by the FTC that as an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. So, the first item that I want to share with you comes from a collection that Amazon calls The Drop. The Drop. And this is the Oh, I gotta put it up on the carousel. Sorry, almost forgot to do that. This is the Drop. It's a Preston belt bag from the Drop. Now, first, I want to talk about the color of this. All right, let me close this up first. This is called gray. I call it beige or tan. But I love this color, and also it does come in a few other colors. So let me tell you a little bit about the pricing on this. No, before I do that, let me show you why I like it so much. Okay, first of all, see how it's flat? So once you put it on, let me do a little quick demo. Here, I'm holding it up just so you can see it. It's flat against your body here. And then this is where, like when you're traveling, right, you want to make sure you have easy access to like your ID, your money, your credit cards, or like even if you're going on a trip to the mall. So this zipper in the back, I love the little pulls that you can easily pull. All right, I wanted to make sure it laid in the right spot. Let's see if I can show you where it falls on me. So this is a perfect spot for me. All right. And on the front, once again, those little convenient little pulls, and you open up and it even has one of those little pouches. This is where you can put like your ID or credit card or what have you. And this item, once again, is I thought was great neutral color that goes with everything, especially when you're just want to get ready in a hurry. You don't want to have to be switching bags and all that. You put your phone in here, and like I said, you got room for your money, your credit cards, all your lipstick or whatever else that you want to have easy access to, your keys, right in this Preston belt bag from The Drop. So there you have, that's the first thing we wanted to talk about. And I just also want to say, let's see if this works. If you have questions, ask me any questions that you have in the chat. I will see your questions. Matter of fact, let me make sure I have that open. Yep, I have the chat open. Go ahead, feel free to ask me any questions that you have about any of the items that I'm sharing with you today. So the next one that I want to share, actually, this was given to me by the folks at WallarGe, and it is the Shashibo shape shifting box. Let me tell you, this thing, it starts off as a square. Oh yay, guess what? That was totally like by coincidence. I had no idea what I was doing. But what it is, this is a great toy for family fun. It's like a puzzle box. And it may remind you of some of the other cubes that we've had. Like when I was growing up, we had a different kind of cube that everybody used to try to line up all the different colors. And this one can convert into 70 different shapes. It has magnets in there. And it's like the patent is pending on this. But what I love about this one, because it comes in different patterns and designs. But this one, which is called Savannah, has these really gorgeous, I'm going to try to show you some of the animal print designs that it has on there. It has this, see this bird here? Oh, you know what that reminds me of, being a Philadelphian. Fly, equals fly. All right. And then let's see some of the other. There's a hippo on here somewhere. I mean, oh my gosh. My grandson, he did the same thing I did. The moment he picked it up, oh, there's a little, what is that? A lemur, a meerkat or something? So cute. For the Shashibo shape shifting box. So master it. See if you can master it. I challenge you to. You see what happened when I tried to master it. It just happened totally by random. Okay, so let's see if I can get to the next item, which is, this is something that I am so glad I found. And I use this in my bedroom every single day. Okay? So just putting that out there. And it is the Dimunt LED floor lamp. Dimunt LED floor lamp. Let me just see if we can get a little video about it. This floor lamp is amazing. You can adjust the colors and brightness to create the perfect atmosphere and ensure you always have the right light setting for any task or occasion. Plus, the handy remote control makes it so easy to turn the lamp on or off without ever leaving your comfortable spot. And yes, honey, let me tell you, when first of all, those of you who follow me and like listen to some of my banter, you probably know I'm one of those people that goes to bed super duper early. Like 7 o'clock is kind of really my bedtime. But then again, I'm up at 3 in the morning. And hello to Cookbook Divas. Good morning and happy Prime Big Deal Days. Hey, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you. And so when I am nestled in my bed, and a lot of times I watch TV, I admit it. I'll watch TV, and sometimes I turn on something that I know is going to put me to sleep, and that's a good thing. So I like to watch a lot of murder mysteries and old time things like Columbo and stuff like that, and that's a great thing. Reason to have Amazon Prime, by the way. You don't miss an episode of, some of your favorite old shows. And so oh, she says we watch TV in bed too. Thank you so much. And please remind me what your name is. And, also go ahead and feel free to put the link to your, it's Carrie. Oh, hi, Carrie. And Murder, She Wrote. Oh, absolutely. I live in Philly, and the cable service that I use, there is sometimes 3 Murder, She Wrote. Murder, She Wrote is on 3 different channels at the same time. So sometimes I get like, which one am I going to watch? And then, always record. So, because I don't like watching commercials. So what I do is I record everything, and then, so that's how I know I fall asleep, because I fast forward past those commercials, or sometime I get stuck and it's just like, I want to watch this particular thing. And I'm so glad that I have that remote control with that lamp, or with that floor lamp, because I want to watch something, and I didn't record it. And so I had to sit there and wait for the commercial. You know what I do? I put it on mute. So I have one remote, the TV remote in my one hand, and the light remote in my other, because I have to have a light on while I'm watching TV. But as soon as, if I'm not asleep, right, and I fall asleep, before I fall asleep, I will turn the light off. Always turn the light off. Okay, so that's a fantastic deal, and I'm not sure I said the price, so I'm going to put it back up. I just want you to see that again. This floor lamp is amazing. You can adjust the colors and brightness to create the perfect atmosphere and ensure you always have the right light setting for any task or occasion. Plus, the handy remote control makes it so easy to turn the lamp on or off without ever leaving your comfortable spot. Carrie, I love this. She says she wished there was a light with a snoring detector. When I fall asleep, it would hear me and turn off. I wonder if we could get Lexi involved in that. No, when I say Lexi, you know I mean Alexa, right? If you hear me snoring, because I know you're listening anyway, right? Turn off the light. But just FYI, this particular one does not integrate with ALEXA. So this bad boy has 10,164 ratings. Okay, so it's not just your girl and Carrie that, like to have that lamp that we can turn off with the remote control. Okay? So you get on that train with us too, all right? So let's move on to the next item before I put somebody to sleep here. Okay, so the next item that we have in the carousel is now we're going to get into work mode, but we're going to go back into sleepy mode. Trust me. All right, but right now I want to talk about my workhorse that I use. Now, this is actually two devices here, and I want you to see how it connects. Actually, this is a Mac Mini, but that's not the item that I'm talking about today. I want to talk about this stand for the Mac Mini, which is called the Satechi USB C Hub. It's a stand and it's a hub data port. It has, I should turn it this way so you can see all the ports that you have here. You've got the micro SD port. You've got the micro and the SD card readers. You've got USB 3. You've got a headphone jack. You've got, like I said, it's compatible with your Mac Mini, the M1 and the M2. I got to be clear about that. It's compatible with the M1 and the M2 Mac Mini. So this is how I nestle mine in together. Hang on one second. I don't have it in there, right? Okay. And of course, it's not plugged in right now, but I just wanted to show you how it sandwiches in there. And then you would just connect this. So you have, some good ports on the back of your M1, but you don't have some of the ones like the SD card reader and so forth. And besides that, they're in the back. So they're not always easy and convenient to get to. So what I like is that, some things that you're never going to unplug from your Mac, you can plug into the back when the ones that you don't have to fiddle around with. But sometimes I like to switch and put a different mic, and I may have to use the USB A or the old school USB or the USB C, depending upon the specific mic that I'm using. And then if I wanted to listen to something with the headphones, it needs to have it in the front, which is so super convenient. Also, you can install extra storage on there. I don't have extra storage installed on mine, but just so you'll know, there is a way here, and they show you how to do it, that you can install extra storage on this drive as well. So there you have it. It's the Satechi, and I hope I've been saying it right, because that's how I call it, Satechi, and I love it. And I'll shout out to my girl Melanie. My girlfriend bought this for me. I had it on my wish list here, and she hooked me up. Thank you, Melanie, also known as the Math Preacher on over on Twitter. So yes, it's so good to have friends, isn't it? And those wish lists are so convenient as well to let people know things that you like and things that you need. All right, so that was the Satechi. All right, so I told you we were going to be going back and forth from work mode because that's a workhorse for me. My M1 Mac Mini. Now, right now, just the FYI, right now I'm streaming from the iMac 24 inch, and I love this, and this is an M1, but I also love having the Mini, especially when I travel. So having that Satechi helps me as well when I'm traveling. I go see my daughter, and like I said, I'm in Philly. My daughter lives in California. I could throw that in my luggage. So I go out to LA and then just easily just plug everything in. I've got the monitor there and I've got the keyboard there. But all I have to do is throw these two bad boys right in my carry on because I'm not putting it in my luggage. Hello? And it's like, wait, this is the best thing ever. So yeah, check out Satechi. If you have an M1 or an M2 Mac Mini, or even a Studio Mac, you need those extra ports, and plus, like I said, the convenience of having everything in the front versus in the back or on the side or whatever, what have you. All right, so let's move on to our next item. Let's get it together here. All right. So the next item here is, so this is something I definitely use every day. I have them in multiple colors. And just so we can get the price out of the way on this one too, because this bonnet is super affordable for everybody. And so especially even if you have children that have hair that needs to get put up at night, and I would say girls, but hey, boys too. It just depends upon how much hair they have, right? And you need a bonnet, a satin bonnet. This is satin, and I love it. And you can tell. Oh, I said I was bomb, right? So when you get it, first of all, it's reversible. What? And see, I need something huge. I need, let's face it, your girl got a big head. So I need to make sure that I have something comfortable, and it's also adjustable in the sense that I could untie this and tighten it up a little or loosen it up a little. I tend to loosen it up because I pin my hair up in bobby pins all over my head. Then I put this on, and I sleep on satin pillowcases too. But this makes it so comfortable for me, and you could just tell how nicely it's made. And even though it's reversible, it's not like, I would really have to like try to pull it apart to. It doesn't come apart. Like I said, I have multiple of these in multiple colorways because they come in darker colors. They even have black on black, and even get one that's even bigger than this. And so that it will give you more fabric this way. So let's just say if you have dreads, or if you just have long hair, you have a lot of hair, it would have enough so that the hair won't be all scrunched up. And, oh my gosh, it's such a comfortable thing to sleep with. Oh, I love it so much. And you might have saw something fall out of there when I opened it up. And that was these. It actually comes with a couple little, braiding things if you like, have to tie your hair up. My hair is not that long, and I don't use these. So, but you never know. I might need this to do something else with. So I keep them. But just like I said, just the packaging alone tells the finest satin bonnet. That's how you feel with this bonnet. So for that, if I didn't already have like 8 in the stash, I probably would buy another one. That's how much I love them. And I don't even need to have different colors because I really only wear it to bed. But I just like having different colors. Why not? Okay, so let's see. Oh, and our next item is the WallarGe atomic clock. I have one in my office. I have one in my bedroom. And here's why I like it so much. I love how this clock looks and it gives me all my vital statistics. I put the sensor in the window so I can even know the temperature outside. So let's just go over that again. So I get the time, of course, and it's an atomic clock, so it adjusts for daylight savings time and all that. I get the date, the day of the week. It also tells me the temperature inside as well as the temperature outside. As you saw me put that little meter that comes with it, I just stick it in the windowsill, close my window so that it's experiencing the outside temperature so it can let me know what the temperature is outside as well. So, which is super duper handy. And honestly, it's kind of comforting when you know that it's super hot outside and you're nice chilling in the air conditioning, or in the wintertime when it's super cold outside and you're nice and warm and cozy under your blanket. So I love it. And it also, because it has that big display of the numbers, so you can see it and there's no kind of like reflection on the screen. So you know how some clocks, even of the old school analog clocks, if you're on the side or something, you can't really tell where the hands are. This doesn't matter. You could be anywhere, on the left, on the right, far away, I don't know, maybe above, depending upon like if it's on your desk, and you can read that clock. It also gives you the seconds, so you know the second. It's such a wonderful, wonderful device. And this is from Bedsure. Oh my gosh. Have you heard about this brand, Bedsure? They just have every kind of blanket or throw or warm and fuzzy hoodie or whatever that you want. And so I have them in all different textures and what have you. But this one that I'm going to share with you today is the Fleece blanket throw blanket. And actually, it has this on this side, but then on the other side, it has this. So hopefully you can see that texture is different on the front versus the back. And I only call it the back because that's where the little tag, that tag they have to sew into garments and bedding. See how this has like a deeper nape on it, okay? And even with the size that this is, I'll show you how wide it is. Well, you can't even see how wide. You can just see part of it. So it's wide. Let me see if I can. Actually, what I'm looking at right now doesn't tell me how wide this one is, but they have them in every size and every color. Every color that if you have a color and you're trying to match the color of, like, if you want to use it as a throw on a sofa or something like that, or as an accent color in a room, they got the color for you. Okay? They have smaller ones, they have bigger ones. Okay, so this particular one is, that's why I wanted to just share this one with you. But I have like real nice fluffy ones that have the really deep pile on them. I have, I'm not even going to tell you how many I have. I have at least four of them. But I could easily see myself picking up another one when the price is $9.99 plus the 5% off. Okay, and you could probably have it in your home tomorrow, depending upon where you live. So, excuse me for one momento while I take a sip of my vitamin water. There you go. All right, so that's Bedsure fleece blanket, throw blanket. Okay, so I'm just going to repeat again. Ask me questions in the chat. Got questions? Go ahead and ask your girl. I can see both chats. And, I can put comments up just like I put up Carrie's comment earlier. She said, I'm Carrie, because I wasn't sure who she was. I know that she's the cookbook diva, but, while I was just like thinking about the items I'm sharing with you, everything just wasn't coming together at the same time in my mind. But get your comment featured or your question or your shout out featured up on screen because I see you there. I know you're there watching. So come on, say hi and ask questions because we are going to move on to the next item. We are about halfway through. Okay. This next item is another one that I use quite a bit, and it is the DOS Bluetooth speaker. And I connect it. You can use it with your phone, your mobile device. You can use it with your computers. It just connects through Bluetooth. So anything that you have with Bluetooth, you can connect it with and I'm pointing back because it's actually, you can't see it. It's right there, but don't worry, I got a little video for you. I keep this DOS Bluetooth speaker in my home office, and I love that it charges up really quickly, connects with my iPhone or my computer, and it has really great sound. So notice there that it actually charges, so it's portable. You don't have to keep it plugged in. It will charge, and I think the charge lasts for a few hours. Always, in case you heard that. Takes a minute though to actually show up. There it is. So now you can see all the stuff on my desk. So you see, my desk is black, but I also want you to notice that everything is on top of a desk pad. So my Apple extended keyboard is there. My mic stand, you can see the little bottom of the mic stand over on the right, on the left, I'm sorry. Then my mouse and my wrist rest. And then you also can see my iPhone there sitting on that little stand. And then there's my Stream Deck in the back. We'll talk a little bit more about Elgato in a minute. But yeah, so this, I wanted to just share with you what this looks like. And so I'm also going to, let's see if I can also take like a little video just to give you an idea of like the thickness of it and everything. I have to be very careful about how I do this without you seeing stuff like um, the mess that I don't want you to see. So here we go. I'm going to take this so you can see it. And yeah, there's a lot of mess there. Underneath my desk, you see my little note to self. It's okay though. Okay, let me get that over here. So, and hello everyone. I want to make sure that you know that my name is Ileane Smith, and I see that a lot of folks just popped in. I appreciate you so much for doing that. And if you have any questions about any of the items that you see, today is Amazon Prime Big Deal Days, and this is the last day because yesterday was the first one. This is the last one. But if you have questions about anything, I just want you to know, put your questions in the chat. But in the meantime, I'm going to share with you this little video I took about the desk pad. Now, what's really cool about this is wait till you hear the price. But before I show you the price, I'm going to show you the video. Take this so you can see it. And yeah. That wasn't too bad. You didn't see too much of my mess. So let's talk about the price. Let's talk about how these deals. Joanna. I don't want to get a copyright strike. But yes, thank you, my love. Okay, so I think I cover everything. Let's see, I have to laugh at don't like waiting till live is over, then hit refollow. Oh, that's so cute. Thank you for saying that. All right, so it's important to have a cool, for me, I need to have a desk pad. And oh, let me tell you one of the reasons why I love having that desk pad. And I showed you the thickness of it. So it's, because my desk is wooden. I have an old school, my friend, Mr. Rodney, he just loves him some Restore. And we got this from the Restore. So this is an old school desk. It's wooden. And when you have a mouse pad, seems like for me, the mouse pad is always moving around, and but I also need something to cushion my microphone. Now I'm going to pick my microphone up just to show you it, and I'm not going to talk while I have it up. I promise. So you may have heard a little clatter when I set it down, but it's padded. Joanna says, you got to get the huge pad that takes up the whole desk. Well, some things I don't want on the pad. Yeah, I know. I'm picky. I'm super picky because I actually have my computer on a stand and I don't want that on the pad. I know. Because once you, well, I just don't want it on the pad. I'm not going to go down there. Then a good tripod. Yeah, but I don't, I need to have a stand. I know Joanne's on side. I know it looks I'm fine on the Amazon side. So, oh, it looks like it caught up. Yes, but I'm very picky. I, I, I got tons of tripods. In fact, we're going to look at tripods in a minute, but not the kind that you would use for your microphone. Because there are little tripods that, these microphones, not this particular one, but there's another one that I'm going to be unboxing the next time I'm live. That way I could put my mouse anywhere. Yes, that's why I like having the mouse pad. I can put my mouse anywhere. This is how wide it is. I know you can't see, right? But the one that I'm showing in the carousel right now, I believe it is like 30 some, yes, 31 by 13. And I really would like, and if anybody's out there listening that makes these, because nobody has what I really want. I really want one that's like 40 by 13. But as they get longer, they also get deeper. And I don't want it deeper because I'm not like Joanna. I don't want everything sitting on top of it. I just want these things. So anyway, it's okay. Everything's fitting on there. It's just that, oh, like a little extra. You know how you want to be extra? That's me. I'm always want to be extra. Let me see, make sure. Okay, it was buffering. I saw that it was buffering on the YouTube side, Joanna, but thank you for hanging in there with me. I know the servers are like squeaking out as much as they can out of everybody who's going live, but I will let you work. I still have to do what I would in chat. I lean, you lean, we all lean. That's right. I'm Miss Eileen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So, all right, as we are okay, we got one thing before we get to our tripods. I got this fun thing that I want to share with you. And I guess I've been blessed that I'm able to work from home. Okay, and I'm off today, by the way. I'm not playing hooky. I am off work today. I took time off from work so I could spend time with you, okay? And so I in the morning, when I have my breakfast, after I have my breakfast, I have my coffee. Okay? So when I finish with my coffee, I've got my coffee cup and I've got the various things that are parts of my coffee maker, like the part where you put the coffee. I'm holding the thing up that I want to talk about next. The thing where you put the coffee, the pot, and the top that goes on. So all I have to do is wash those things. Because for my breakfast, trust me, I'm using a paper plate. Okay, and maybe a spoon and a knife also have to be used. So when I'm finished that, I just like to let everything air dry. Just keep it nice and simple right over my sink. And that's where this next item, which is the roll up dish dryer from Seropy. And I was so happy to see that this was on sale because I think I'm going to get one as a gift because this is one of those things that, not everybody can use them. It depends upon you can't use it for like dishes and things like that, or pots and pans or anything like that. But let me just show you. Let's see if I have a little movie to show you for this. I thought I did, but I guess I don't. So I'll just show you. It lays out across your sink. And these little grippers will grip onto your countertop, right? And then you can air dry things that way. And it is, let me give you the price. I love this roll up dish rack. It's so much cleaner and easier to use than my old crusty dish rack. And when I'm done, I just fold it up and put it away. And that's exactly what I do. Only thing different is now I don't keep it behind the sink like I just showed you there. I evolved and I put it on the other side of the room where the toaster and that machine that I don't use, blender, where they are, just so that it still leaves that counter completely, clear when I'm done. So that is how I use that Seropy dish drying rack. It's called. And so I think I had already told you the price. I'm glad I have, since it ended on Amazon. I'm glad I have my notes with the prices so I can tell you about these next two items. All right, now these are great. I'm sorry, there's three more items, and these are fantastic for content creators. So I know my peeps over on YouTube are content creators, so I'm glad you're still with me. All right, so let me just make sure if I have any more videos to share that I'm in the right folder for that. And okay, yeah, that just reminds me, I can actually go out of order now because um let's see. The next thing that I want to talk about is that's on sale. I'll save the tripods for last. And I actually got an email from our friends at Elgato because the Elgato green screen is one of the items that's on sale. This is an unboxing that I did in 2018 when I got it. So just look at a little bit of. Looky. And it tells you on here. Oh shucks. Oh, it didn't, YouTube didn't like when I did. Okay. There's a part 2 to that. Let me put up the part 2. Going to exactly how wide it is. Oh my gosh, I love it. 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 Yeah, I love it. I love the green screen. I love that you have that option for a green screen. And let me tell you, let's see. Make sure that I can see everything here. Okay, yeah. This one is called the Fujitech. Let me collapse it so you can see what's so cool about it when you extend it. It's the Fujitech. What I do with the remote control? There's a remote control for it. Ah, there it is, hiding behind my water cup. I talked about this in a video here on YouTube. And I love this because, okay, one of the things is it's got a remote control. That's super cool. And so how that works is, thanks for the thumbs up and say hi in the chat so I know who you are. One of the things about this, oh, let me tell you the price. This bad boy has 45,000 ratings. Over 45,000 ratings. That's how many people are happy with this. It's a tripod and a selfie stick because it extends. And what's the ease of use, as my friend Gage always says about StreamYard, but it's the ease of use. When you want to extend it, you just pull it. And when you want to open up the feet of it, you kind of got to get your finger in there and dig it open. And then you can adjust the feet as needed. But like I said, extend it and it just keeps going and going. It's going so far, I can't even fit it in. Oh my gosh, it's like 61 inches. All right, I'm going to bring it down just so you can see the part where you put your phone, and that's why I have my phone here. So, but my other phone. So all you have to do is just, I want to make sure you I put it in there at the right spot. Stick your phone in there. Oh my gosh, you can't beat that roll. All you have to do, get it. That thing about to go out the window. Oh, and when it folds down, look how nice and simple that is to put in your suitcase or your luggage or whatever. Oh my gosh. Barber's Auto Help. Hello. I'm on lunch, so can't stay long. But thank you so much. We're getting ready to close out. So thank you so much for saying hi. I really appreciate you. Yeah. So just so you'll know, as long as you have Bluetooth, you know, on your phone, and of course everybody does, and make sure you're on the network. And then all you have to do is open up the Bluetooth. All right, so let me just give you an idea of how that works. I'm not going to actually show you everything because, you know, so like I have all these devices connected. Oh, you know, there's a lot of glare because I got all these lights on, right? And then at the bottom of the list normally is where you just hold, and it picked up. It picked up the other device, and now it's connected. And so that's what I did this morning. I wanted to take some shots. In fact, I took the shot of myself that's on the thumbnail for this video. Put it in the tripod, backed away. Did, you know, you have to do more than one. You can't just take one shot. But even if you either have to put it on the camera or you have to put it on the video. But with some of the iPhones, even when you put it on photo, if you hold it down long enough, it'll start taking the video. Now, I'm not sure if that works with this. I have to try that. Let me see. This is an old phone, so let me see. Let's see what happens. I have it on photo, but let me see what happens if I hold it down. Actually, it's not. It didn't work the way it was supposed to. Sorry, let's try it with my other phone. I just wanted to be able to answer that question. Oh, I think you can only pair it with one phone at a time. And so, oh, from Kentucky? Hi. Big Kevin Media from Kentucky. Hey. Thanks so much for stopping by. And let's try to pair this remote control up with my other iPhone. And it could be a problem because I connected. Oh, there it is. So now it's connected. Sorry for the delay. Hey, disconnected. Okay, I just really wanted to see if I hold it down, even though it's on photo, to take a photo. If I continue to hold it, nope, it takes the one photo, but if I continue to hold it, it doesn't turn into video mode. Sorry, it just takes multiple photos. So if you want it on video mode, you literally have to put it on video mode, have it in your tripod, put it on video mode, and so what I do when I'm making my videos, my shoppable videos or whatever, and it doesn't even have to be that I'm taking myself. It's usually like my hands. Depends upon what I'm making the video about, right? And then send off. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comment section. If you're watching this in the replay, it's your girl, Miss Ileane. And as always, stay beautiful.